Hello. Welcome again to my channel. I said to come in here and do this video. I'm right here in my kitchen, and today, now I'd like to talk to you guys, whoever is listening. But before we go ahead, please hit the like button to support my channel. Subscribe if you haven't, please. That's a good way of supporting my channel. And share this video with your friends and family. So what I'm going to talk about very briefly is coping with COVID and life. Work life, family life. I cannot say it enough. We all know all over the world. Welcome wherever you're watching from, United States, United Kingdom, Asia, Africa. You are all very welcome. Thank you again. So how has COVID affected you? Has it affected the way you work, your family life? And whilst I know in many parts of the world we are getting mixed messages as to how to manage COVID, I'll say please stay safe out there. And before I go ahead, if you feel that COVID has changed your life in one way or another, remember this channel is for storytelling. I'd love to hear your story and be able to share it with our viewers. Please send me your story. You'll find an email address if you want to get in touch with me. And I promise your name will not be revealed. Your identity will not be revealed, but sharing a story is a little way of learning from one another and then empowering each other. So how has COVID changed your life? We all know many people found themselves learning how to do things differently. Some of you are probably still in your profession, nothing wrong with that, because I know there tends to be an awful lot of ads about, everybody's talking online. Yes, of course, online is the future, but it does not mean that everything one has to do to be satisfied or do their jobs is all online. But it also means that you and we all over the world have had to relearn how to live. Living with COVID has been one of the most challenging times for everybody around the world. It's almost getting to, this is the third year, because if you all remember, this all started in the early part of 2020, if I'm not wrong, and including people like myself and my family, for many years we've been used to traveling between United States and our home here, back and forth, all traveling for holidays. But I can tell you honestly, whilst I know there are people moving around easily different parts of the world, it's still kind of us all living in uncertain times. Therefore, I still find personally, and I advise you watching this, don't let your guards down just because the government said we can all go out there, and some people are just, going out clubbing or mixing up. Whatever you do, all I want to say is do it, and do it with care. Personally, I still like to wear my mask when I go out. I still wash my hands thoroughly when I come into the house or at my workplace, whatever it is. What COVID has done is to teach you, especially those of you who are too scared of learning new skills. Living with COVID means that you have to learn to do things differently. If you find your job today is making you unhappy, or you're often worried when you're leaving home and you're looking for something that will keep you more at home and enable you still to earn whatever you're earning reasonably, then that is a good thing. It's a good thing if you relearn things that will help to keep you safer with your family. COVID taught many of us how to learn again living with our family members. We heard of so many people, families being tested. Apparently, in a place like United Kingdom and if I live in the United States, COVID brought some of the highest number of divorce rates. And why is that? Because I'm not saying it's the only reason, but it opened a lot of people's eyes, because for a long time there were many people in their families, even husbands and wives, who probably only see each other a few hours just before bedtime. One is going, one is coming back. But what COVID did was force every parent to be there with their child or children, husbands and wives, partners and partners, whatever it is. Everybody learned to live with one another. And hence, some people began to realize, someone you probably, by going to work, he or she's going to work, you both are hardly ever able to interact properly. You then realize the huge difference you both had in your lives. That's one negative way. But personally, I saw COVID as a very empowering, positive thing. Maybe because I've been lucky, over the years long before COVID, in my family situation, we've always been a close-knit family. I love to do things with my husband. I love to, even when he had to go away to work in the past, we're always keeping in touch. So for me, and for my family and I, it became a way of actually helping us bond better. And I like to think that many other people around the world would have seen COVID as a positive thing, pushing every one of us that didn't have time before to have time for our family, our friends, and to actually look into ourselves and look at the things and people that matter in our lives, and look at our values. Look at what we really, really held, as big deals. So, living with COVID has been truly challenging. But what I say, when it starts getting to you out there, think positively. But whatever you do, please do it with care. Where you can, wear your mask. And I know even for those of us that go to church, like in my own local church, there's been a lot of, because of government rules, up and down. One moment we're all going to church, next moment we're doing online services and all that kind of thing. It's not been easy, not for the churches, not for the synagogues, not for the what do you call it? All the worship places. So all I say is try to find things that will help you adapt to a new way of doing things. Again, if you're looking to change your career and you're not sure, hopefully I will be leaving a few links below. And if those links are not there, particularly at the time you're watching this video, please use the email address attached to this video and get in touch with me. And I'm very happy to, point you in the right direction and help you find a way to move forward. But never allow yourself to kind of recede and begin to feel down and depressed. I've heard of different people on a personal level. Some people are still struggling, believe it or not. I say, don't allow yourself slip into any kind of depression. If you're beginning to feel unsatisfied with your life right now, because I know the job you were holding before COVID might still be the job or business you are doing, but things are not working out, do not despair. I'm reaching out to you, and I'm going to be happy to give you my hand and give you the little help if you're willing to do the work that you require. I'll point you to the right direction and you can take it from there. But what I want to encourage you is, please, if you're going out of your house or your offices, still wear the mask. Protect yourself. Don't eat or touch public places and put food in your mouth. Take responsibility and be careful yourself. Don't leave everything to government. Said this government. Government is just there to give us guidelines. We still have to use our brains, use our intuition, use our intelligence, protect ourselves. And it does not do you any harm continuing to use your mask. It's better than being sorry later. I know personal friends of mine who lost a friend of mine lost their daughter, a lawyer at the age of 26 or so, and she died last year to COVID. Relatives, some friends and all that. So let's take it seriously. I know there are some people, debating about vaccination, whatever rocks your boat. Personally, I'm a champion for vaccination. It never killed them. For those of you who grew up in Africa, Asia, where people did not and still do not have easy medical access, you will appreciate vaccination, because you all know you've been there probably for measles vaccination, smallpox vaccination, chickenpox vaccination, all the things that many people sometimes in the West, in my opinion, take for granted. Almost like we're spoiled kids. Forgive me. It does nobody any harm. And for those of you who always argue about, the quality and the way the vaccination, if it was that bad, I say, people would have been dying from the vaccination since last year. They started doing it, at least in the UK and United States. Get vaccinated and keep safe. And if you still don't want to be vaccinated, please keep safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands thoroughly for at least 20-30 seconds. And avoid crowded places. That's all I have to say. I wish you the best during these COVID times. We're still continuing. This is 2022 early. In fact, this is the 5th of March, 2022. And I bid you well. I wish you the best. And in all that you do, may God's grace be with you. Thank you again for stopping by. And please subscribe to my channel. Send me your stories. I would love to share your experiences about COVID, or how you survived, or how your business survived, or how your family life survived. And that way we all the other people listening and who come across the video can learn something from you. And on that note, I want to thank you again. My name is IJ Blunt, and I am your hostess for this channel, Tell IJ. So please tell me your stories. I'm waiting for you. Look below the links, below this video, there will be links, and send me any comments or any topics you'd like me to talk about. And please subscribe, hit the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.